smilejos67 welcome you back with Dax Isidoreth Hispalensis, and I had just spoken to the thief.
I wish I could tell you more, but it will fall to you to uncover the serpent's plan. I will answer what I can.
And that was done at the last episode, so let's go back to Belkath.
You have been accepted by the stars above. You are now one of us.
Interesting. So they have no idea what's just been going on. Okay. Hara.
The stars have accepted you. I just hope it is not too late. Volumes of prophecy have been written about the stars, but not even the oracles foresaw these events.
Where should I start?
Gather allies before you leave the city. You'll need loyal friends to face the armies of the warrior, the mage, and the serpent. Return to me each time you learn something new. I will use what you learn to devise a plan to defeat the Celestials.
Complete quest.
It appears that the serpent has gathered the bulk of his forces in the mountainous region to the north and sealed himself within. So much the better. That gives us a chance to learn what we can about this threat and plan a defense.
Well, if he sealed himself within the mountains, perhaps we can actually lock him in the mountains. What do you know about the Celestial Warrior?
Tradition holds that the warrior is one of the guardians who defends the other stars against the serpent. But the warrior celestial who has recently appeared is no friend. He commands a merciless army of ancient Yokudan warriors called the Ankara.
What can you tell me about the Ankara?
All I know is they are ancient and dangerous. I've heard intriguing rumors from the Daggerfall Covenant outpost to the west of a champion who appeared about the same time as the Ankara. That may be a good place to start looking for answers.
I wonder if the warriors actually split in two. Where should I start investigating the warrior's appearance in Craiglorn?
One of our number, Errol, has been examining old Nedic writings on the subject.
Updated.
He hopes to find insight into the Celestial's sudden appearance. Errol is smart, but he's not exactly battle-hardened. I'd be grateful if you'd help him.
It doesn't say exactly where. I'd like to talk about the Celestial Mage.
Tradition holds that the mage, the warrior, and the thief are the guardian star signs. But the magical events in the foothills of Craiglorn, including an ever-growing army of Atronachs, suggest that the mage has fallen under the serpent's control.
Oh, interesting. You think the mage is summoning Atronachs?
The Atronachs were originally summoned by a circle of conjurers from the city of Elenhir to defend Craiglorn against the Dark Anchors. But it's clear they're answering to another master now. And, if anything, their numbers are growing.
Oleg Bell's Dark Anchors. How do we stop them?
I'm at a loss. The conjurers who summoned the Atronachs have disappeared. But since the Atronachs were summoned to defeat the Dark Anchors, perhaps the Dolmens hold a clue.
Interesting. You mentioned other magical events?
Strange things. Difficult to describe. A large spell scar in the middle of the desert. And the appearance of two high elves in Belkarth, each claiming to be the mage herself. It's as if the mage tried to fight back against the serpent and lost.
Interesting. Do you think there's any truth to the high elf woman's claim?
I wouldn't rule it out, but I haven't had time to look into their claims. You're free to investigate, but be wary of a trap. The serpent could simply be baiting us. Last I heard, the women were still at the Crossroads Tavern here in Belkarth.
Well, I think that might be where I shall start. Oh, it's another player. You don't look particularly well dressed for combat. Well dressed for summer though. And it happens to be that here in New Zealand it is summer. It's always summer in Jan. Oh, what's this? What is this?
Help! Please! Many lives are at stake!
Oh, there is an issue here. What happened to my journal? Whoops, sorry. Quest. Oh, I seem to have lost a quest. Ah. Anyway, let's talk to you. Who are you?
Please, you must help. There was a terrible accident. My colleague is in grave danger.
Do I take a detour out? What happened?
My colleague, Kelman Locke. We're sorcerers. He leads my circle, or Lehadai. We sought to shatter a dark anchor at its base. To show the Fighters Guild we can do it more efficiently, so we traveled to the Proving Grounds Dolmen. But our plan went horribly awry.
How so?
The Circle summoned Atronachs to destroy the dark anchor. Instead, they turned on the Circle. One of the Celestials must have caused it. I'm no conjurer. I wasn't next to the summoning when it happened. It's the only reason I escaped to seek help.
Travel to the Proving Grounds Dolmen and see what I can learn, but not right now. I'm going down into the talk to the tavern. But it is connected. Hang on a moment. Do I accept it? Because I will probably end up going in that direction. Yes!
Please, you must help. There was a terrible accident. My colleague is in grave danger.
Yes, tell me what happened.
My colleague, Kelman Locke. We're sorcerers. He leads my circle,
Yep.
The Circle summoned Atronachs to destroy the dark anchor. Instead, they turned on the Circle.
Yes, I'll travel
One
to
of
the Proving
Celestials must have
Grounds
caused it.
Dolmen and see what I can learn.
I wasn't next to the summoning when it happened. It's the only...
Okay, anyway, let's bring that one up. Elemental Army. Ooh, because that may give us a clue anyway. Still want to go down to the village and check that tavern, she said. Oh, it's another one there.
He fell right out of the sky, like a bear arsed. You're here to laugh at me as well. I saw what I saw. He was naked as the full moons in a cloudless sky.
Is it the warrior she's talking about? I don't know what you're talking about.
Dragon Star Arena, where I lost everything. A sure win, they said. Only fools wouldn't bet, they said. Then that bare-arsed imbecile dropped out of nowhere and threw the match.
A naked man fell from the sky.
Out of thin air shouting nonsense about defeating the Ankara. The guard took him to Bankarai Gate if you're headed that way. He's the indecent Imperial going on about celestial this and that. If you see him, tell him he owes me 1,000 gold.
Indecently exposed Imperial and Bankarai Gate. Got it. Oh, it was becoming more involved. There's a marker over there. It's outside of town. We are in Craglorn. And a couple of markers came up. Remember, it said map updated. Ask about the traitor. Oh, indecent Imperial. So that one's all the way over there. And okay. So really, that's where I should go to ask about the traitor. Interesting, but I should also go. There's a tavern in town. But where is the tavern? And where is that pointing to me, that marker? Not obvious. Not really sure. It's pointed to the Way Shrine. Escape to Proving Grounds. Ooh! Ah. So I've got some crafting quests here. Tavern is... There we go, tavern. Set the door straight ahead. Let's try that way. Ah, I see some quest markers in there too. Being loaded with quests. Innkeeper.
We're trying to clear as much room as we can for the refugees from Ellen here. I hear the destruction out that way is pretty bad.
Yes.
What is it?
Sway as we kiss, sway as we kiss. Her graceful shape I heave up high.
Hello, where is this quest marker?
One hand I hold tight. Her waiting lips are never dry. Sway as we
Don't see them, are they outside? Or are they upstairs? No, they seem to be, that one anyway, seems to be outside. Stargazer above. I think that goes to the balcony. It is. So where is this Stargazer? Back into the tavern. Books! 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 Oh, books galore! Anyway, I haven't got enough time to do any of this. And, tell you what, next episode is my 400th! Ooh.
The Apex Stone could be the key. If
You're
only
wrong.
I could get my hands on the tools those ancient priests possessed.
Now, what would you... Let's have a quick chat!
Excuse me. Hara says you've joined our number. That's very exciting, because I believed I've discovered something that could help us understand who or what the Celestials really are.
I'm listening.
I've learned from certain ancient writings that this may not be the first time the Celestials have appeared in Craglorn. These legends describe a link between Mundus and the stars, right here in Craglorn. Apex Stones, they call them.
How does that help us?
I know where to find one of these stones. A great Mundus stone dedicated to the Celestial Warrior. But it's locked deep in the ruins of Kardala. Only a Skystone amulet, the kind worn by ancient Nedic priests, can open the way.
Where do we find the Skystone amulet?
Many dwarven religious texts refer to a Dwemer site called Mitharnaz. A high priest named Arnming wrote that he wished to be buried there, among the masters of the Heavenly Stone. His burial site is our best chance of finding a Skystone amulet.
That was quite a bit of stuff coming up just then. I have to watch a video just to see what it is. What can you tell me about? Oh no, time is up. I guess on my 400th episode, and also I'm going to tell you, I think I shall upload the, and I have to talk to somebody too. Stargazer above. Above. Not making sense. Escaped Proving Grounds Dolmen. Oh, so it's up there. Anyway, this is... And I'll tell you which website I plan to upload my videos to as well. But the annoying thing is, you know, it takes me an hour or more, an hour and a half to upload a 12-15 minute video. It takes me twice as long. I don't think I've got time to spend 2 to 3 hours uploading videos whenever I do. Anyway, for smilejos67 signing off, Dax Isidoreth Hispalensis. Be well.